we did have a shooting that took place in the school. One suspect, one victim. At 12:36 again was the initial call.
The victim died from a single gunshot wound. He was also identified as 15-year-old Warren Curtis Grant.
First and foremost, our thoughts and prayers are with the family of this amazing young man, with his friends, with all of our staff members, with all of our students.
He was a energetic person, a caring person, never wanted to see anybody sad. He was always smiling, and he knew what to say when to say it, and he was very respectful, very well-mannered.
The 16-year-old suspect fled into a community next to the school. He started banging on doors, according to police, and that's when the neighborhood residents called police, which ended in his arrest.
The big headline here, bail denied for the 16-year-old accused of murdering a classmate by shooting him once in the stomach during a fight in a bathroom at Joppatown High on Friday.
Still a bit on edge as they return to class, but you know, they say the support means everything. This is blocks from the school, and you can see this sign. It reads, J-Town Strong.
There is a sense of urgency to better protect students and staff.
We've all just been living in silence and kind of expressing our concerns to one another. We've been just kind of like very suspicious about what's going to happen next, what the Board of Education is going to do next, and what policies we're going to enforce in order to prevent this from ever happening again.
The district says it is adding layers of security.
These initiatives will include both physical and electronic security measures, enhanced discipline, upholding rigorous standards for behavior and accountability.
It's very concerning. I mean, it's not healthy.
Needles among the small plastic trash washing up along the eastern shore.
I'm not quite sure where they're coming from, but I am surprised that there's needles out there in the ocean.
It started Saturday. Since then, tampon applicators, cigar tips, and other items have been found. Lifeguards over the weekend even pulled people from the ocean. Now they're saying they don't want anyone getting in the water. Eric Wong took this video in Midtown Sunday. Mike Detweiler went to capture sunrise photos when he found multiple needles 50 feet apart near the fishing pier. He noticed a lot of other plastic trash not consistent with normal beachfront waste. Health agencies, along with the city, are now investigating.
We have no idea where it's coming from. Right now, our first goal is to mitigate the situation, make sure we get it cleaned up, make sure that we're safe to open up. In the meantime, we will work with our state partners to look to see if we can figure out where it's coming from. Again, it's been very widespread, so very difficult to determine a source at this stage.
We're told it's too early to predict when the ocean will open back up to swimmers here. In Ocean City, I'm Tommy Clark, WBAL TV 11 News.
You're looking at what firefighters saw when they arrived at the Red Shedman Farm Brewery. This video is from the Mount Airy Volunteer Fire Company. An explosion and fire caused extensive damage to the family-owned tap room.
You're just sitting there watching so much passion and dedication and everything you've put into operating and running a business just literally go up in flames. And all I am is just thankful that nobody was hurt.
A family member and her caretaker who live on the property heard the blast around 3:30 this morning.
The caretaker heard a large explosion. I woke her up, looked out the window to find the brewery on fire.
Fire officials tell 11 News 75 firefighters from Frederick, Carroll, Howard, and Montgomery counties battled the blaze. It took 2 hours to put out most of the flames. Firefighters remained on the scene for 5 more hours checking for possible flare-ups. 11 News noticed as flames rekindled in one spot, firefighters returned and again doused the building with water. The brewery opened in 2014, right next to the Linganore wine cellars. It started as a complement to the winery. The family says the winery was not damaged. It remains open for business and events planned there will go on as scheduled. Melissa Allen says she is still trying to process the loss of the brewery.
Our plan is to rebuild, and we'd like to bring back the same experience that our guests have enjoyed for a long time.
The owners are trying to take this in stride and hoping their customers will do the same by having a beer.
So enjoy one on us this evening, thinking that, hey, things will always get better.
Throughout 2024, WBAL TV 11 News was here.
Reporting on the stories impacting you most.
From the moments of celebration.
Touchdown Ravens!
to the moment where time stood still.
The Key Bridge has collapsed.
This is something that will definitely go down in history.
And the times we witnessed communities coming together.
We are Maryland tough, and we are Baltimore strong.
We were here.
And the National Weather Service has issued a warning.
Tracking severe weather, alerting you first to the storms that left an impact.
Taking you closer to breaking news from an exclusive angle with Baltimore's only news helicopter.
Bringing the world stage to you.
At the Paris Olympics, I'm Jason Newton.
Guiding you through a presidential election unlike any other.
Donald Trump is elected to become the 47th president.
And helping your family make informed decisions here at home. As the new year unfolds,
we will be right here, providing trusted, relevant reporting on the stories that shape our lives here in Maryland.
We are WBAL TV 11 News.